I'm Trish Pahanik, and this is Cynopsis, your first early morning briefing. It's Tuesday, August 15th, 2006, and here is today's top story. Fox News is reporting 2 of its news crews in Gaza City were abducted by Palestinian gunmen yesterday. The Mark TV News mobile truck in which the newsmen were riding and was parked near the headquarters of the Palestinian Security Services was boxed in by 2 vehicles, and masked men then kidnapped correspondent Steve Santani and cameraman Olaf Wig. At this writing, no further updates are available. This is not the first time foreigners have been kidnapped in Gaza, but all those before were released within hours. Hey, guess what? If you had a promo or a commercial in this daily podcast, it would go right about here. Coming up under more good stuff today, FCC makes inquiries into the use of VNRs, Dancin with the Stars announces its celebrity dancers, 2 CBS finale dates, and new comedy pilot for ABC. And while I'm telling you about all this stuff, take a look at these beautiful shots provided to us from the Internet Movie Archive. Well, the FCC sent out 3.5 letters of inquiry to 77 broadcast license holders asking about the use of video news releases, or known as VNRs, and using them as actual news stories about or without informing viewers they are sponsored packages. Says FCC Commissioner Jonathan Adelstein, quote, "The public has a legal right to know who seeks to persuade them so they can make up their own minds about the credibility of the information presented. Shoddy practices make it difficult for viewers to tell the difference between news and propaganda," unquote. The inquiry is a follow-up to a complaint filed last spring by the Free Press and the Center for Media and Democracy, who reported VNRs had been aired on TV without properly informing viewers they were sponsored by various corporations. If the FCC determined stations did not properly identify the sponsored VNRs, the stations could be slapped with a $32,500 fine for each such violation. In fact, stations could lose their licenses as a result, according to the Section 507 of the Communications Act. Well, the celebrities who will be hoofing it up for the ABC's next installment of Dancing with the Stars are MSNBC News anchor Tucker Carlson, High School Musical teen actress Monique Coleman, country music singer Sarah Evans, pop singer Willa Ford, Vivica A. Fox, Harry Hamlin, Joe Lawrence, Mario Lopez, actress model Shayna Moakler, NFL Super Bowl champion Emmitt Smith, and Jerry Springer. Season 3, hosted by host Tom Bergeron and Samantha Harris, premieres with a 2-hour special on September 12th at 8 o'clock. Personally, I can't wait to see Jerry in his dancing shoes. All right, moving on. In an exclusive multi-year contract, Touchtone Television will partner with Gameloft, a developer and publisher of mobile games, to develop, publish, and distribute mobile games based on the ABC shows Lost and Desperate Housewives. Both mobile games are scheduled to release early next year. And over on CBS, for your scheduling purposes, they've announced the finale dates of 2 of its summer reality series. Rockstar Supernova will have its grand finale on September 13th at 8 o'clock, and Big Brother All-Stars will end its run on September 12th at 8 o'clock. Mark your calendars accordingly. Imagination TV acquired the Korean drama serial Princess Hours from Munhwa Broadcasting Corporation. It is scheduled to premiere August 28th as a primetime show on IATV at 8 o'clock. The series will air in its original Korean with English subtitles. Based on a Korean comic book series, the show is a modern-day Cinderella story that takes place in a fictional Korea under a constitutional monarchy. Princess Hour series will be accompanied by The Lounge, Imagination TV original program hosted by Emily Chang. The Lounge host Raps done in English will give a behind-the-scenes look at the series and some of the newest trends in Korean culture. ABC has ordered up a new comedy project called Misguided from 20th and Catalyst Films. That's Miss/Guided. It's about a woman who returns to her old high school, this time as a guidance counselor. The pilot was written by Carolyn Williams, who was also a staff writer on NBC's The Office. Okay, let's jump into the rating summary for last Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all according to Live Plus Same Day ratings from Nielsen Media Research. CBS and NBC tied for the number 1 spot Friday night with a 1.86 adult 18 to 49. CBS narrowly beat the pack at 8 o'clock with the first part of its NFL preseason game at a 1.87. NBC was a tenth of a rating point less with Dateline at a 1.77. Football on CBS won again at 9 o'clock with a 1.76. 6, and at 10 o'clock, ABC took the reins to win, with 2020 delivering a 2.38, and NBC's Law & Order Encore came in second at a 2.17. Now on Saturday night, Fox came out slightly ahead with a 1.77, adult 18 to 49. The double dose of Cops reruns on Fox took the 8 o'clock hour with a 1.77. Fox had the most at 9 o'clock with America's Most Wanted at a 1.86, and a three-way tie for a second seat happened between ABC, CBS, and NBC, all tied for that hour with a 1.55. Then in the last hour at 10 o'clock, ABC was a skosh ahead with the final half of its movie at a 2.07, and CBS with 48 Hours was close at a 1.97. NBC spiked a win Sunday night with a 2.89, adult 18 to 49. NBC started its clean sweep of the evening with a win at 7 o'clock for Dateline at a 2.07. The NFL preseason game on NBC had a modest lead at 8 o'clock, delivering a 2.99. Preseason football on NBC advanced firmly to win with a 3.49 in the 9 o'clock hour, and then kept its command through the 10 o'clock time period with a 3.19. And your daily trivia question. Before it changed its name, this detective agency was known as Pier 56 Detective Agency. On what show did this take place? And that's going to wrap it up for today. Be sure to check your email for the full printed version of today's synopsis, with some new executive moves and more on ratings, loads of new classified ads, and a few other bits and pieces that didn't make it into this podcast. And don't miss tonight's primetime broadcast lineup. The music in Synopsis was composed and performed by Michael J. Whalen. For Cynthia Turner, who wrote and compiled Synopsis in Connecticut, I'm Trish Pahanik.